I have achieved my general goal of at least one viewer before I get started, and I think I'll jump right into it. Yep, okay, well, the streamy stuff looks like it's good. Oh, whoops, desktop audio was not on. I actually noticed that this time. Okay, mic looks good. Yeah, just let me know if anything is too loud or too quiet. And right, so funny thing about this, come back. This game, I've actually streamed it twice before, and I did track down one of the old videos and actually posted it on my YouTube channel. But sadly, the first video is lost to time, for I did not record it or download it from Twitch, so... So, I will be starting, not completely at the beginning, but from where I left off, which is, to be fair, not too far into the game. And I don't remember where I left things, so let's find out. Okay. I have a vague recollection that I might have been really close to not making the deadline. Yeah! Really close to that whole, payment deadline that I wasn't paying attention to. Oh, fantasy capitalism. So I have some items to sell. Obviously that's what I should be focusing on today. Do I have anything in my inventory I can add here? Let's see. Oh, let's put a nice book there. Of other books for sale, but books are nice and, ooh, yeah! Let me actually switch that out for a book and maybe put a taiyaki up here, because that's a nice item to sell. I can't quite... oh gosh, forgive me for I always forget the controls for this game because it's actually quite unusual. It uses kind of a controller setup, so I'm using the arrow keys and like the Z and X buttons as though they are like the A and B keys on the controller. But yeah, let's see. Pretty sure there was a way to check. I mean, I can always just replace the item and check it from my inventory. I just want to make sure that everything I have for sale is something that I can sell at a reasonable price. And I was right, the slime food is, not very much. Might as well be a bookstore with how many books I've got up, but that's fine. Yeah, I think that's all good stuff. Now let's hope for the best. Open the store and hope for the best. Time to sell stuff. Alright, yeah, definitely buy that helmet thing. Okay, I think the default is to set it to 130% as a markup. I'll start with 128, that seems reasonable. That's a good start. Alright, who's next? Yeah, okay, so I don't anticipate that small child character will quite be able to give me full price, or the initial selling price that I would set it at, but we'll set it a little high first and then bargain down. Yeah. Let's take that down to about 10% lower. Let's err on the safe side. I do want to make sure that I actually sell it, so 12% markup should do. Yeah. And I am typically not reading the speech bubbles out loud, but because I wasn't doing that when I was playing Recettear before, but it occurs to me that there are going to be people who... So, when I started doing the visual novel streams, I was like, oh, people might be watching this in the background, so I should read everything everyone's saying. But I wasn't in that habit for Recettear, so I forgot that I was going to do that on Recettear as well, so... I mean, I worry it's probably not that interesting that it's just people coming up and saying, hello, can I buy this? But it's still useful if someone wanted to just pop my stream up in the background, so I will start reading the dialogue bubbles out loud after. So I just sold a book. Sometimes I might skip things like the names of the specific names of items and just say like that item or that item type, just because that makes my life a little easier. But yeah, for the most part I will read the bubbles starting from now. So I just sold a book, and Recette says, yay, I sold a book for some money. You know, it really matters to read out loud this precise amounts of money. Alright, Recette says, oh hi, welcome! And a girl is asking to buy an apple, and says, this is a present for Daddy! Let's try putting it at 26% markup. Child is definitely not going to be able to buy that, that's fine. And then we'll bring it down to 12% markup. Yeah! Girl says, okay! And Recette says, thank you so much! Glee! I sold apple for a good price. Recette says, welcome! Can I help you with anything? Old man says, hey there! Came by to sell this. I don't really want to buy anything. I mean, just make money, but it's an important part of the process of this game to buy things from people, so... shoot, what was the... I can't remember what the typical markdown expectation is for buying things, so we'll start at 50% of base price and see how that goes. Old man says, yeah, seems about right. That is a good default. Recette says, thanks, please come again. Yay, I scored statue for some money. I might start reading the accounts out loud, but... Recette, welcome! Looking for something special? Old man, would you sell this to me, my girl? He is asking for a book. I will price it at standard 30% markup. Old man says, that's too much. You can't go a little lower? I will oblige by taking it down to 22%. Old man says, alright, that's a good price. Recette, thank you so much. Glee! I sold a book for 610 picks. Picks, of course, being the money system in this game. Alright, I'm actually doing pretty good. That got me up to most of the way. Let's put some more stuff out for sale. I actually need to figure out how to put... I definitely got some stuff that I should be able to edit the store with, but I'm not sure how, so I'll worry about that later. And I'm going to put maybe... trying to decide which of the items I have in my inventory I want to put for sale in the fancy shop counter. options, but many of them are not priced especially high. I could put a second taiyaki, or maybe I'll just put a candy. Yeah, because I have a lot of food for sale. I should save some of this because it's also... most of the food is also stuff that I can use as help when I go out and adventure in dungeons. But for now, we need to make that deadline. Maybe I'll take one of the books and put it in the window as well. I like the idea that this can be also a used bookstore. Alright, let's open the store back up. Recette says, welcome. Old man says, hey there, came by to sell this. Oh gosh, and he's selling an expensive item. I need to save money. Stop selling things. I guess I still have two sections of the day where I could be selling stuff, so I can maybe then sell this for much more than I bought it for, and then it'll be fine. Alright, so we're going to try the same amount as before, where I offer to buy it for 50% of the base price. Old man says, well, seems about right, I suppose. Set says, thank you so much. Yay, I scored cherry for 450 picks. Recette says, welcome, can I help you with anything? Oh, and Leo, one of our adventurer friends, says, ooh, I've been wanting this. Oh, and it is an apple. And, oh, hello. Oh, first time chat from viewer, and I'm not 100% sure, but sorry, I just noticed I got a chat that was some cute little emojis, so hello. Right, so we are selling an apple to our adventurer friend Louis, who says, ooh, I've been wanting this. And now, the thing about Louis is his whole plot is that he's a very down-on-his-luck adventurer who is constantly struggling to afford food. So I always make a policy of, when he comes in to buy food, pricing it quite low. Because I worry about him, and I know he's a fictional character, and there's not a huge effect other than he won't typically buy things at a high markup, but like, I like that little roleplay element. Yes, I thought so. Sorry, I'm looking over at the chat, and I was right. It is my sister's father-in-law. Hello. Thank you for coming out and watching. Alright, so let's sell this apple at a 10% markup. Louis says, yeah, that's about right. Recette says, thank you so much. Yay! I sold apple for 330 picks. Recette says, welcome, can I help you with anything? Girl says, do you have a book? It's an errand. Oh no, I think I put all my books up. Oh, no, I did not put all my books up for sale. I have plenty of books. I think it's giving me access to the ones I had up in the shop, which is very helpful. So I can absolutely sell this little girl a book. Let's sell her the slightly pricier one. Recette says, ooh, I know, how's this? Girl says, yeah, that, I'll take that. Let's start that at close to 30% markup. Yeah, girl says, is it that expensive? My allowance isn't that big. Usually when it's a little girl trying to buy a thing, they can't afford it for quite as high as some of the other characters, so we'll bump that down to... Yeah, I've been doing typically a 12% markup for that. Girl. Oh no, 12% markup was still too high? Aww. Girl says this is getting dumb and leaves. Recette says, I screwed up, didn't I? 12% markup is completely reasonable. Ah, well. Alright, Recette says, welcome. Man says, hey, got a weapon? I do, in fact, have several weapons. Let's see what I can sell for the most. Let's sell him a rusty dagger. Recette says, this might be what you want. Man man says, yeah, that'll do. How much? Alright, we'll start at 30% markup, see how he reacts. Man says, yeah, that'll do. Great, thank you for buying at full price. Glee. Reset says, glee! I sold Rusty Dagger for 520 pix. Reset says, hi there, what can I get you? Man says, I'd like you to buy this, but, well, I want a good price, you know? Oh, remember that thing I was complaining about? Where people keep trying to sell me expensive items when I'm trying to make, like, get up to a certain amount by the end of the day? Oh, this guy's trying to sell me taiyaki, which is at a base price of over 1,000 pix. Jerks. Buy stuff, don't sell me stuff. He said, I want to sell it for a good price, you know? So I'll start at 54 instead of 50%. Man says, yeah, that price will do. Set says, thank you so much. Yay, I scored taiyaki for 600 pix. Reset says, welcome. Oh my goodness, stop selling me things, people! I need you to buy things! This is a store! I need to sell things to make money! Not to keep buying them from people. I mean, I guess I could, like, offer to buy at a really low price and then maybe they'll walk out on me, but, like, I worry that that would affect my future business. Well, we'll try low. 30% of base price? Old man says, you can't go up just a hair more? Well, I'll take him at his word and go up we'll go up 10%. Old man says, yeah, seems great. Alright, at least I didn't lose too much money. If I can sell that, that'll be good, but I'm looking for short-term gains. Reset. Yay! I got walnut bread for 40 pix. Reset says, welcome. If you need anything, just ask. Old man says, ah, little lady, how much for this? He is looking for your book. We're gonna set that right to the 30% markup, see what he says. Old man, it's really that expensive? I'm gonna go down to a 20% markup. Old man, well, it's reasonable enough. And buys it. Reset says, thanks, please come again. Yay, I sold a book for 600 pix. Oh, I literally think I broke even on that, and I don't want to break even. I just need, what is it, 7,000, I need 10,000 pix, and I'm at 7,004, well, nearly 500, so I need a little over 2,500 pix by the end of the day. Let's put up that cherry for sale. Maybe if I have 3 different taiyakis, someone will buy it? Alright. That'll have to do. Let's keep selling things. Reset says, welcome. Oh goodness! What a story. So this man is trying to sell me taiyaki, which is once again... Could you not try to sell me expensive things and not buy anything? But his story behind it is, when she died, my grandmother told me to sell this off if I ever got into trouble. Well, and I'm just like, taiyaki is food, buddy. I mean, I guess I could make up a story where it's like, maybe it's his grandmother's secret recipe or something. But, fine, I will do it at 50% of base price, let's see. I mean, I'm really actually kind of struggling here, so maybe start at 40%. Ah, man says that's a great deal. Alright, I bought it at 40% of going price. Reset says, yay, I got taiyaki for 440 pix. Reset says, hello, welcome to Recettear, which, by the way, is the name of the shop. Old man says, stop selling me things! Why are so many people selling me things? I'm gonna get to the end of the day and I'm not gonna have enough money to pay the shop's debt! Old man, any chance I could get you to buy this, little lady? Well, since people seem to be willing to accept things at like 40%, let's... Oh, that's so expensive. Let's try it at 26%. Nice round number. Old man says he won't buy it for a little more, Missy. Fine, let's try it at 35%. Old man says, yeah, seems about right. Alright, if I can sell that in the next period, that would solve my financial woes, but I can't guarantee that someone will buy it, so... Recette says, thanks, please come again. Yay, I scored thankful statue for 1,600 picks. Oh gosh, I'm so low. Recette says, oh hi, welcome. Girl says, if I want some food, what would be good? Oh, buy taiyaki, please. Taiyaki is sells pretty high. Incidentally, for anyone watching this who doesn't know, taiyaki is a tasty little red bean paste dessert. It's fried dough with red bean paste inside, and it's shaped like a fish, and it's delightful. Okay, so Recette is offering to sell taiyaki, and says, okay then, how about this? Girl says, yeah, that, I'll take that. No, the little girl characters don't tend to buy things for very high, so let's... And I really need to make this sale, so let's start it a little low at 18% markup. Girl says, is it that expensive? My allowance isn't that big. Alright, I need to do it for some amount of markup. Let's try maybe 10%? Ah! I need to sell it for some kind of... Girl says, this is getting dumb, which means she's not going to buy it, and I'm just like, I need to make money here. How low do you want me to price it? Recette says, I made them mad, didn't I? I guess with the little girl character I should start trying to price it at 5% markup? No. Anyway, Recette says, oh hi, welcome. And it's Louie again, who says, I don't suppose you have some food. And I'm sorry, Louie. I know I just went through my story of how I tried to sell Louie things for reasonable prices, but I can't afford to sell too low. So I'm offering him taiyaki, and I'm gonna mark it up at least a bit. Louie says, you think this'll do? Yeah, I think you're right. Alright. Let's try maybe 15% markup. Yeah, Louis says, guess that's a good price. Alright. Oh, he took it. Recette says, yay, I sold taiyaki for 1,270 picks. Okay. Recette says, welcome, looking for something special? Girl says, ooh, you have one. I really want one of these. And she is trying to buy a book. So, yeah, let's start at 15% markup, and if she says no, we'll go down to 5%. Girl says, I'm not leaving till you make that cheaper. So, let's see, we'll put it at 5. Yeah, 5%. There we go. Girl says, thank you, Miss Recette. Recette says, thank you so much. Yay! I sold a book for 525 picks. Recette says, hello, welcome to Recettear. Old man says, would you sell this to me, my girl? So let's start this at 25% markup. Old man goes, well, it's reasonable enough. Oh, thank goodness. I will not come out of this round of, like, the shop being open at a negative. That was cutting it a little close. Oh, man. I sat there and said this would be a chill stream, but... the money woes are real. Recette says, thanks. Please come again. Lee, I shall cherry for 1,130 pips. Recette says, welcome. Can I help you with anything? Woman, I've been thinking about getting one of these for a while now. She's asking for kayak. I forgot, but I don't always read these, but when I'm setting the price, there's like, Recette has a little thought bubble, and oftentimes the thought bubble will have a little phrase at the top as they decide how to set the price. And one of my favorite things that Recette says in this game is Capitalism Ho! I think it's very funny. Alright, let's set this at 25% of the base price. See what she says. Woman says, no, I can't back down. Less, please. Let's take that down maybe to 15%. Woman says, that seems about what it's worth, yeah. Recette says, thank you so much. D, I sold Sayaki for 1,270 picks. Recette says, hi there, what can I get you? Girl says, Mommy asked me to sell this. She's trying to sell candy, and candy's not too pricey, so it shouldn't be too bad. Most people are accepting when I do pretty low, so let's start this at 40% of base price. Girl says, huh? It's really that cheap? So fine. Oh, not that high, but we'll take it to... yeah, a little over 50% of base price. Girl says, I'm a good shopper, right? Recette says, thank you so much. Yay, I got candy for 170 picks. Oh. I don't have too much time left. I think I'm going to see if I can sell. I can't quite remember. I'm going to save the game. I'm pretty close to the amount I needed by the end of the day. And I'm saving the game so I can check. I think I can maybe go out and sell things. Oh. Yeah, I can sell things at cost. So if I sell a couple, well, okay, it's not actually at cost. They'll buy it for cheap, like the same way that someone would come to Recette's shop and Recette would buy the thing for like half of what it's worth. Recette can also sell things for half of what they're worth. So I'm gonna see if I've got anything, and like, yes, I could maybe make more money on it if I sold it at the shop, but like, there comes a point where you gotta worry about the immediate. There's short-term and long-term considerations, and at the moment, my short-term considerations are a higher priority. So we will sell this nice statue for a price that will bring me over my amount that I needed to make by the end of the day. And then finally, we are all set. I might even be able to buy something nice for... need to make sure I don't go under 10,000, but that leaves me with a little over 800 to work with. Maybe. Well, none of the stuff for sale so far. I could buy nice sturdy gloves, yeah. Alright. There, and since I'm out on the town anyway, I will go to the pub and see what that special event is. Alright, we have arrived at the pub and Louis is there, so Recette says, Louis, what are you up to? Louis goes, oh hey, Recette, Tear. Tear says, precisely why is a person without a cent to his name in an establishment devoted to drinking and spending astoundingly vast sums of coin? Louis says, I came to check out the posted quests, you know, from patrons. Recette says, I thought you'd be the questing type, Louis. I mean, it makes sense, he's an adventurer, that's one of the main ways he would earn money. Louis says, darn right, I do them whenever I can. Tear says, well, what what are you considering doing at this time? Louis says, I was eyeing one of these, maybe. Recette, let me see. Slay the Lord of Dragons for all of us. Rescue Princess G. A wizard is locking people up and torturing them. Oh no, he's nuts! Please help! Drive... so each of these is a separate one. So the first one was Slay the Dragon, the second one was Deal with the Crazy Wizard, and then another one, Drive away the God of Destruction. Beware pickaxes. Next one is, my inner mind has become a reality-cracking overgod. He torments me. Help. These sound like elaborate anime plots. Recette and Tyr both have huge sweat drops, and Recette says, these, seem like they might be kinda hard. Tyr, most importantly, who on earth posted them here of all places? Louis, well, for some reason, nobody's been taking them, despite the great pay. It's almost like those are all like final boss type quests. Tyr, I cannot possibly imagine why no one has taken one. Merde. It's actually kind of interesting. So a lot of this setting is very French in nature, which means they've decided they can get away with swearing if they use a French swear. So fair warning, merde is a French swear. It's not, I don't think it's a terrible one, but I will read it out loud. And just feel like people should be aware. Louis, I know, right? If I can get my hands on one of those rewards, I can say farewell to my life of poverty forever. Tyr. He is serious. With a very sigh. There was in fact a sound effect with a sigh that you hopefully was audible. Louis, well, I'm off! Oh no, is this the last we see of Louis? I know it's not, but... Tyr. Rather than his bidding farewell to poverty, I fear we will be bidding farewell to him. For he may not make it back from those quests. Oh no! Recette says, Louis, you kind of remind me of Papa. So the central conceit of this game is that Recette's father went off on some was an adventure. Maybe hopefully is an adventurer who went off on some difficult quest to, you know, earn his fortune, and hasn't been seen in like a month, and and left a lot of debt behind because he figured he'd come back after, you know, finishing the big quest and pay it off. But unfortunately, it is now up to Recette to handle the debt, if she wants to be able to stay in her house. Oh gosh, this game is actually, when you think too hard about it, very depressing from a real world standpoint. But yeah, nah, Recette has turned around and is having, like, so Recette opened a little shop on the bottom floor of her house, and seems like she's having fun with it, so... Alright, is there anything else I can do in town before I go back for the night? Doesn't look like there's any other special events. So... yeah, I think I will just head back for the night. Alright. Now it is showing my daily profits, which have exceeded expectations. And I have succeeded at making enough to pay off my first week of debt repayment. Alright, now I will stress a little bit less about making money. For I have some time before the next debt payment goes through. Tyr says, so of course Tyr is technically the debt collector, but she's also helping Recette run the shop. So Tyr says, so, this is the payment for this week. Let me see. Congratulations, well done. I'm talking over because she's speaking in Japanese, which I don't assume people will be able to. But I will try to not actively talk over while she is speaking, but I do assume people, well, usually what they say in those little voiceovers is pretty close to what they're saying in the text bubble, so. Tyr says, I have officially received your payment for the week. Let us continue to work hard next week as well. Recette says, yay, I did it. I'm counting on you next week too, Tyr. Ooh, is this a special event? It looks like it's a special event. Ah, this looks like maybe a rival character? Who's saying, so, this is it. That insolent little plebeian's shop, which is the focus of so much rumor. Oh, definitely a villainous type. My, it's so common, so dirty, so dull. How does that little prole get people to come in, I wonder? Well, no matter. This is the perfect opportunity to show that little shrew. Wow, they're really playing up the villainess angle here. And this whole city what a truly elegant shop is like. A classic villainess laugh. But she also has a fairy pal who says, you know you don't own that store, right? Yeah, you don't own that store yet, right? It belongs to your parents. And our mysterious girl says, silence, you insolent fairy! It'll be mine eventually. That's practically the same thing. Oh, little shop Recettear. Your days are numbered. Man. Okay, so they're playing up the rich girl villainess angle, and this is obviously a rich girl villainess who has no idea how the world works and is very spoiled, and it's a very common archetype. Oh, and she has one more little speech bubble. Talking to her fairy. And I told you to address me as young mistress, which I think in Japanese would probably be Ojo-chan. Alright, so what is that? There's a little Amazon box walking around my shop. Why is it an Amazon box? Oh my gosh! It is apparently Rich Girl, but that is an interesting life choice that the game designers, so they have her hiding in a box as though it is hiding her as she walks around. That's cute. The box definitely has that Amazon smile on it, and it is very weird to see an Amazon cardboard box in a fantasy setting, game designers. That was a strange voice. Aww. So, turning over to chat for a moment. Aw, thank you! So, just reading this out loud. So I'm still kind of trying to get the pattern of how best to interact with chat, since I'm still fairly new to this, so I don't have a lot of chat typically, but I did see another streamer that I like would read the chats out loud when responding to them, so I'm gonna try that. So hello father-in-law, who has chatted to me. Lol, I can see the family, in parens, mom and sister resemblance. You have a great online personality. Thank you so much! And yeah, it's a thing that my family's very aware of. Me and my sister and my mother, well, it's very obvious we're family. We have a lot of similarities. Like people, so my sister is older by 2.5 years, but we've definitely had people throughout our lives be like, are you guys twins? Because we look a lot alike and we have a lot of commonalities. So, So yeah, I am generally flattered by that analogy. I have a good relationship with my family, and I think that it is very cute that we all have very similar traits. Alright, back to the game. The mysterious figure, who is our little spoiled rich girl villainess, says, "Oh ho ho, my genius astounds even me sometimes. The best way to learn about your foe is direct infiltration, after all. And with strategic espionage abilities such as this, I can't fail." Recette, meanwhile, who has noticed a box moving around her shop, goes, Rich girl goes, well, makes the noise that she just made. The interior decoration is as seedy and plebeian as the outside, which means their selection of items must be astounding. What could it be? What sort of thing could that filthy little prole sell? Perhaps some kind of black and white animal? The ownership of which violates international treaties? Perhaps the most delicious apples this side of the Mer de Blanc? Perhaps one of those books Father says I'm too young to read? Recette. Mystery girl. Oh, be quiet, whoever you are. You are interrupting my train of thought. Recette. Could you come out of the box, maybe, at least? It kinda looks weird on the floor here. Mysterious girl. Shuck. But that means... Recette. Mystery girl. Well then! Aha! She has revealed out from under her box. In all honesty, Mystery Girl says, in all honesty, I shouldn't be surprised by this. I should have expected a foe as canny as you to break through my otherwise impenetrable stealth techniques. Recette. Okay. Mystery Girl. This confirms it. You are indeed worthy of being my rival. Recette. What? Rival? Mystery Girl. Ah, I have failed to introduce myself, of course. I am the owner of the monolithic item store chain, Big Bash. Well, to be specific, I am the owner's only child and inheritor. Alouette is my name. Remember it. Oh no, now I'm gonna keep thinking the song Alouette. I mean, actually, I wonder if her name should be pronounced Alouette. I'm gonna just say Alouette because that's more in line with what I remember from French class. Alright, Alouette is my name, remember it. Everyone around me calls me young Mistress Alouette. But you, oh my rival, shall have the privilege of calling me Lady Alouette. Recette. Big Bash? Tier. It is a massive store chain with a capital stock value of 15 billion pix and a yearly gross profit of 500 billion. So, big box store. Recette. Oh, Tier. Tier. I heard the commotion and came by to see what was happening, but why are the two of you discussing Big Bash? Recette. I'm, not really sure? Alouette. Interesting. You also have a fairy. Recette. Huh? Alouette. Okay, so I'm going to pronounce that as Prime, although, oh no, is her name Prime because of Amazon Prime? Oh no, I mean, Big Bash is probably based on a combination of big box stores, but there's definitely an Amazon implication going on here, and I fear that may be why her fairy's name is Prime. Oh, game creators, what have you done? I mean, I think the answer is make ridiculous puns. Alright, so Alouette calling. So, right, I was gonna comment. She said her vocalization was prime, but I I'm just gonna say Prime, because that's how it's spelled, and I'm pretty sure it's intentionally based on an American word, so I'm gonna use English word. So I'm going to use the English word.
Hey.
Okay, so this person is listed with a question mark, but I suspect her name, having just been called out, is Prime. So Prime says, yeah, what's up?
Ojo.
Sigh. She has a little sigh visual, and then says, mistress, in quotations. I see your attempt at infiltration failed. Alouette, what are you talking about? Their superior detection abilities simply caught me off guard and overwhelmed my cardboard, that's all. Recette, that's a fairy. Mystery fairy. Dang, this one sure is sharp. You got a problem with that, kid? Yeah, that's how that should be said. I mean, you hang out with one too, so what's the big deal? Call me Prime. You could say I'm the mistress's guardian. Recette. Well, I'm Recette, and this is Tear. It's nice to meet you. Tear. Prime. Yeah, real pleasure to meet you too, Bookworm. Tear. Eh? Are you, by chance, referring to me? Prime. Psh, like there's anyone else here I'd call that. Tear. Well, the pleasure is all mine then.
Ojo.
Prime. Alright, mistress, we've introduced ourselves. So how about we head on home now? Alouette. What are you talking about? I haven't finished introducing half of the fantabulastic, amazing incredibleness that is Alouette, inheritor of Big Bash. Prime. Psh, if we stick around for that, we'll be here all week. Come on now, we're going home. Alouette. Recette, listen and listen well. Enjoy your happy, carefree days as long as you can. For when I am through with you...
Hey.
Prime. Yeah. See you guys around. I really like I actually really like that dynamic. Alouette being a very snuck-up, snobbish little character, and then Prime just being consistently done with her nonsense. And just not caring about anything a fraction as much as Alouette does. It's a good dynamic. Alright, so Prime says, yeah, see you guys around. Recette. So, what do you think that was all about? Tear. That was not dissimilar to meeting a hurricane in human form. Right. Sorry, I paused there because I thought there was going to be more of that happened, but it seems like that was done for this. So I'm going to restock the shop, but I'm not necessarily going to start the day off with selling things, because now that I have... Okay, I'm going to have to sell things eventually. Oh, let's actually... place the bread Yeah. So, I could sell things. Or I could go on a grand adventure. I have been wanting to go do another dungeon since last time I played. I tried to go on a dungeon adventure and I sort of failed at the last boss. So let's take another go at it. Alright, I've got... I wonder if I can replace his sword with something nicer. Well, I don't really have picks for it anymore. Pick the items you wish to bring with you. When finished, select the depart option at the top of the list. Alright, I'm just gonna bring some food items because those are generally health restoring. So let's take a walnut bread and a candy. The description for the candy is a popular fruit-flavored candy. People keep saying you could find gold prize wrappers, but no luck today. So, low-key Willy Wonka might be canon to this universe. And the walnut bread description is, this town's staple snack. Walnuts, soft dough, and a bit of sugar make it perfect. Oh no, I am getting hungry. Let's see. So, alright, so those are the 2 items I want to take on the adventure. Let us go. Alright, so my options are go back to the Hall of Trials, which was the first level dungeon, or go on to the Forest, which is the second level dungeon. I might want to just go back to the Hall of Trials because I'm not exactly very advanced in my dungeoning adventures. Also, I think I'm actually going to take a very brief break before I embark upon dungeon adventures, so although I did make myself a cute be back soon screen. Well, actually, I was gonna say I like the game background music, but I think I can just leave the game background music playing and put up my be right back screen, so let us test this out. Yeah. Also, yeah, there we go. So you can still see the little game thing in the corner and hopefully still hear the audio from it, and I will be right back. I am returned, and let's go back to game mode. Yay. I have some good scene setups, I think. Let us go on an adventure to the Hall of Trials. And let's stick with floors 1 through 5 for now. Oh right, I could have brought better equipment for him. I didn't, so I can say yes, but it won't actually equip anything because there's nothing to equip. Alright. Slimes. Yeah, okay, I like that I can one-shot the slimes. I think starting, continuing with the easy dungeon until I have some better, oops, that chest was a trap. Oh no, so many little slimes. I am not always great. I mean, I actually find that I prefer games that have the monsters wandering around so you can engage with them at your leisure as opposed to the... Like, I love JRPGs, but the ones where you have to wait for the battle screen to load, and there's a term for it that I'm not remembering off the top of my head, but it's real-time combat versus not real-time combat, I guess. And I do prefer real-time combat, but it is more challenging for me. Oh, that necklace looks neat. Let's see. How do I get to the... Oops, I didn't quite mean to use up the special skill. Equip, that's what I want. I was thinking of seeing if the shell necklace would be equipable. Looks like, well, let's just try equip optimum items. So no, it looks like the shell necklace is not equipable. Or at least, if it is, it's not helpful to equip it. So let's continue onward and fight more little slime mobs. Yeah, I figure it's better to not risk higher level dungeons until I have better armor and better equipment, because I do have a terrible unfortunate habit of just running into monsters when I try to get close enough to attack them. Just like that. Eventually, I will meet more adventuring companions, and maybe some of them will have ranged attacks, and that would be exciting. but I have to go out in town and experience more cut screens, I think, to get more adventurer friends. And like, while that is the little spinny circle that will bring me to the next level, I like to try and clear each level before I move on. You know, the whole point is that I'm out adventuring to collect items to sell, so, you know, don't want to miss any chests. Oh. Yeah. When I accidentally run into the slimes, or they just bounce when I don't expect them and they run into me, it's nice because they do very little damage. I am a fan of things not being terribly difficult. Especially because I like playing this game in kind of chill mode, so sticking to the dungeon, the easier dungeon, definitely suits me. I am not the type of streamer who is here to attempt challenging content. My goal is more to be like a sort of chill. I'm not sure if low key is quite. Yeah, I think low key is the word I want. I want to have a leisurely time and enjoy myself, and not a tense, difficult time. So, for future reference for anyone watching this, that is the kind of game experience you can expect from watching me. The angle on this is sort of challenging. Like, I mean, it's not too bad, but like the fact that you can kind of get hidden by the wall is... Alright. Although mobs will keep spawning forever, I think I'm good to keep going. I'm not quite sure what Louis said there. But I know that Recette was like, yeah, let's go. Item. My chest. Ah! Well, even different colored slimes, which I don't know as being slightly tougher, don't seem to do you too much damage. Oh no! It was a crack chest! I think I'm gonna turn the desktop sound down a little because I think the swingy sword noise when my little adventure dude is hitting monsters is a bit loud, so... Oh, whoops! I just realized that my camera is completely covering the image of the map, which this is a very good place for it to be for other parts of the game, but for dungeon, I'm gonna move my camera up. Okay. There. I don't think there will be anything in this upper corner for this stage of gameplay, so I'll leave my camera up in the upper right corner for dungeon adventuring so people can see my little map that fills in as it goes. On an adventure. Oh good, a chest that actually gave me an item and not more slimes. Yay, critical hit. So it's also nice because we are leveling Louis up, which I think will, of course, improve his stats, and then if we also give him better equipment, then... Wah! Ah! That was a falling rock trap. We mostly avoided it. Oh, and leveling up is convenient because it restores health to full. That was a waste of a critical hit, but that's okay. So I noticed that sometimes it says that I got a back attack, which makes sense because it's like you sneak up behind them. But apparently I also get extra damage for, or maybe it's not extra damage, but I do something for side attacks. Oh, I have gotten a mysterious ingredient. I will find out what it is once I have left the dungeon. Okay, that was a pretty simple level. Let's go. Next floor. Alright. Some more little green slimes. Alright. Oh no, another trap chest. Oh, we've got kobolds now too. Meh. Meh. Keep running into the slime. I mean, they are little boinky guys. Ooh, that's a new food item. Egg toast. Man, I could kind of go for some egg toast. Maybe I will make myself some egg toast once I am done streaming for today. Okay, let's try going north. Little dead end with more slimes, it looks like. Oh no! Another falling rock trap. I might be getting to the point of wanting to use some health item restoring items, but I think we're good for now. Can we equip knives? Let's find out. Optimum equipment. Oh, well, no, but I've got a +2 worn sword now. That should help a little. Taking advantage of that hiding behind the wall position, eh? That's okay. We got him anyway. Moving on. Oh, there's the travel to the next floor thing, but we're not done for this level. Alright. Oh, another chest. Ouch! Yeah! Okay, those were both equipable items, so let's just check if any of them are. Nope, neither of them were useful for Louis. Okay, that's not too bad. That was another trap, but it was just a more slimes than you expected to trap. We're still fine. I think I will call it. I'll wait till, since the slimes only do a little bit of damage, I will wait until either we hit the boss monster or his health drops to like below 50%, I think, before using health items. Oh, let's go get that little corner slime. Ouch! Quite sure. Oh, I was gonna say I'm not quite sure what those gems are, but then I realized that they're probably XP gems. Yeah. Okay, I think we have reached the end of this floor. So that was floor 3, so we got 2 more to go before facing the boss. Yeah, no, I'm still not 100% sure what that means. Oh, a chest. Wait, what? 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 Is this a new adventurer friend? It is a new adventurer friend! Yes! I remember her from previous playthroughs. Well, I never actually finished. I spent a lot of time playing Recettear when I first got it, but I never got to the end, so I'm hoping slowly over time as I continue to stream it, I can maybe get to the end point of the game and find out, I mean, at the very least, perhaps we'll find out what happened to Resette's daughter. Alright, new adventurer friend, whose name is currently a question mark, so we'll call her Mystery Girl for now. Or, I guess we could call her Mystery Adventurer, but that's long. Mystery Girl is shorter, so. Mystery Girl goes, Ah. Recette goes, hello? Mystery Girl. Sorry, spoke over her. Mr. Girl. Oh, yes? Can I help you? Recette. I think that might be my line. Are you looking for something? I'd be happy to help if you are. Mystery Girl. No, that's not it. I seem to be lost somehow. Can you perhaps tell me where I am? Recette. Where you are? In here that could be a problem. Tear. These dungeons alter their shape when a person enters. I'm afraid that giving you your precise current location is impossible. Mystery Girl. Shock. Oh, I've entered a dungeon then. How surprising. Recette and Tear are both quite surprised. Tear. What? How can you... Mystery Girl. I was just on my way home from... Recette. Sweat drop. Wow, in some ways I'm kind of in awe. Tear. How in the name of heaven do you get so lost as to end up in a dungeon? Mystery Girl. How indeed. I too am at a loss. Recette. Given how lost you seem to be, I hope the trees don't start shaking. Wait. That feels like a reference I don't get, but the obvious is mayhaps it is a reference to the game Lost? Or not the game, sorry, the TV show Lost, which I never watched, so... Alright, Mystery Girl. What should I do now, though? Tear. To begin with, I would recommend searching for a floor of the dungeon with a large red door. That will allow you to exit the dungeon. Mystery Girl. Really? Why, thank you, Miss Fairy. You are very kind. Tear. Not at all. Be careful, though. Mystery Girl. Farewell, then. Tear. Recette. Well, that was unexpected. I hope she gets home okay. Excellent. So we have met a new adventurer friend, and I'm going to assume... Yeah, I've definitely run into her in past times I've played this game, so she will make it out of this dungeon just fine, and then we'll see her again, and perhaps get to go adventuring with her. Oh, new mob. I don't know actually what to call that guy. He's a weird little tentacle bob. Oh no, I have reached my carry capacity. Alright, well, that's a good reason to use a heal item. Nope. I was like, what if slime fluid is usable? It's not, though. For now, we'll just use that nice walnut bread and pick up the mystery item. But that is good to know that we're running out of space. Might have to give up some items. I wonder if there's a way to increase my inventory space for dungeoning. There might not be, which is I think why it encourages doing 5 floors at a time. A chest. Oh no! That was a really bad trap chest. So many slimes. Like normally the trap chest, previously the slime trap chests were just 4 slimes. That one was more than 4 slimes. Alright, 3 of them left. And then we got these little red slimes to deal with. And let's take care of that green one too. We'll come back to that just in a sec. I want to try to pick up this item. I'm actually not sure what that item is, so if I toss anything, I'll make sure it is slime fluid, because I'm really not sure what slime fluid is good for. And even if I later find out that it is super useful, That's fine. I know how to get a bunch more. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Oh, and let's check what that item actually is. Because I am curious. And it had a picture, which means we can... Ooh, powerful anti-venom. Well, that'll be useful if we come across anything that does poison damage. A back scratcher. What? Oh no! Ouch! Rock trap. Okay, that's back the way we came. So let's go back this way where it looks like there's an unexplored path. Another wiggly guy. Oh, gained a level. Convenient. Oh, that looks like food, and food is health items, so let's toss some more slime fluid. But for now, I have succeeded at not needing to use health items because I love them. It's a good shortcut for, I mean, as is, you know, fairly, I wouldn't quite say typical, but certainly it is a known function of many games of this type to reset your stats when you level. Oops, that was a bit of a waste of a quick moment, but it wasn't using any of my stats, so that's fine. Should almost be at the end of this floor, I think. More wiggy guys. Oh. Gosh, because I'm always so invested in finishing the floor, I didn't even notice that we had... Oh, that's a lot of those guys. Aha! I made a very good... Oh, hello! I just looked over at my chat. Hi, Haley. It is a super cute game. I love it. So, you know, the main idea, of course, is that I run a shop, but I also get to go adventuring with my adventurer friends. At this stage in the game, Louie is my only adventurer friend, but I just ran into another one earlier in this dungeon, so I look forward to her showing back up. Alright. I always want to collect the mystery items, because, you know, they're mystery items. And I've decided I mostly don't need slime fluids, so tossing that to make some room. Okay, I think, yeah, so this is our final floor. Oh, do we not have to fight the boss? Oh, I guess if we've already cleared the boss, then the boss is skippable. That's handy. Alright, red exit door. Let's go back to town. Yay! That's a bunch of good stuff. I don't know why it wants me to rearrange things. Yeah. Alright, doesn't look like there's any special events in town now, so let's go perhaps put some stuff up for sale. Alright. Oh, that's a nice item. Let's put that maybe in the front. And then have... Clothes are not that interesting. Oh, the shell necklace, right. That was a cool item too. Let's replace the standard charm with a fancy shell necklace. But standard charm's nice too, so we'll put that up for sale elsewhere. I can probably replace the apple and hold on to it as a... Oh. The description for the back scratcher is the perfect treasure for those hard-to-reach places. Some might have special powers, but not this one. Let's put that up for sale. Oh, oops, I didn't actually mean to speak to Tyr, but since I accidentally did that anyway, let's look at the store atmosphere. It is very plain. Aha! As I suspected, it is there. So I have floor and wallpaper ready to go for once I get to the level that I can. And I was wondering what would precipitate that, and it is, looks like it is my merchant level. So I am, oh, I can fuse items now. I don't quite know what that does. Perhaps I will go investigate in this Merchant's Guild, so I'll check that, but I want to do a sale run. Oh, haha, sorry, I just looked over at chat. A perfectly normal back scratcher, indeed. I mean, it's a useful thing to sell. I definitely would consider my shop to be a bit of a thrift store. Combine back scratcher with knife. Yes. I mean, to be fair, back scratcher plus knife kind of just makes a longer distance stabby thing. Weapons are valid things to make. Alright. I think that's... Let's move around so that I'm not accidentally talking to Tyr when I try to switch out the candy. Ingredients. I'm guessing the ingredients are things I can mix together to make other things, but we'll find out more about that later. Yeah, for the most part I want to hold on to food because it's, you know, health restoring for dungeons, but and theoretically powerful anti-venom is probably useful for dungeons as well, but we got several of them. I can sell one. Alright, let's go a selling. Open up the store. Recette says, welcome. If you need anything, just ask. Old man, I'd like a hat. Oh, do I have hats? Oh good, I have hats. Here, have a lovely wool hat. Recette says, bum-ba-da-ba! This is it, right? Old man, aye, that'll do. Alright, so the default markup is 28%. Or, I mean, rather 30%, so let's start at 28. Doo-doo. Old man, well, it's reasonable enough. Recette, thanks, please come again. Glee! I sold wool hat for 320 pigs. Recette, welcome. Girl, do you have a bracelet? I do! I have a lovely wooden armband bracelet. A stylish armband made out of tough wood, popular with young and cheap adventurers. I'm sure it would be a perfectly nice bracelet for a little girl to buy. Recette, this might be what you want. Girl, yeah, that! I'll take that. So the little girl characters don't tend to buy things for very high, so let's start at 20%. And she will probably ask me to go cheaper. Indeed, girl says, that's a little too much. In fact, the thing she verbalized was takayo, which is literally means expensive. Okay, let's bring it down to maybe a little below 10%. Let's do a 9%, see if that's good enough. Yeah, girl says, okay, thank you. Recette says, thank you so much. Gee, I sold wooden armband for 164 pigs. Recette, hello, welcome to Recettear. Man, haha, never thought I'd find one of these here. Sturdy glove. I mean, we're a pretty eclectic item shop, so like, you know, I know that's one of the standard phrases people tend to say, but like, I feel like you're gonna find one of any of these things here, because we are a broad spectrum, sell all the things type shop. Alright, let's start at the standard 30% markup. Man says, yeah, that'll do! Recette, thanks, please come again! Yay! I sold sturdy glove for 1,300 picks. Not too bad if I do say so. Reset. Hello, welcome to Recettear. Girl, do you have a book? I do have books. I have book and slightly more expensive book. On the one hand, I was like, it's a little girl so she won't buy things first high. On the other hand, I'm gonna do it the roleplay way, because one of the books I have is Le Penseur, an informational magazine about our city of Pensy. Topics range from store openings to politics to lunches, versus Wings of Eldon, an adventure novel about a boy named Kuto who tames a dragon. The stone Kuto found in the ruins is... ... One of those sounds obviously more interesting to a child, so... Recette says, how about something like this? Girl says, yeah, okay, how much? Alright, we'll start at... yeah, let's stick with 18% markup. And of course, girl says, I don't have enough! Let's take it to just below 10% markup again. It's a nice even number, so 8% markup. Ugh! Man, the little girls just really do not have a lot of money to spare. I guess that's fair, because usually the kids are coming in using their allowance, but... Girl says, I'm going home. Recette. Well, I went home. I really thought under 10% markup would be good enough. Recette. Welcome. If you need anything, just ask. Oh, the Guildmaster has come to buy things. Guildmaster. Right then. Get this sorted, please. To be clear, he is the Guildmaster of the Merchants Guild, so sometimes I go buy stuff from him. So this is cute. I am interpreting this as he's coming to support Recettear's efforts. Alright. And I will say, and he's a businessman, so he'll understand you doing the full 30% markup. Well, this is the slow way to do it, but that's fine. How high can I go and still be at 30%? Yeah! Ah, rude. Okay, it's not that rude. You know, lots of people haggle, but like Guildmasters, can't you manage a little less than that? At first I was like, oh, he's the Guildmaster, he'll understand if I do the normal markup price, but then I realized he's the Guildmaster of the Merchants Guild. Of course he's gonna look for the good deal. Alright, let's try... 24%. Guildmaster says, well, that seems fair enough. Recette says, thanks, please come again. Glee! I sold Crafter's Knife for 1,740 picks. Not too bad of a sale if I do say so. That was a pretty successful run. Okay, let's replace my stuff in the window. What have I got? That's nice. I don't really want to put another Crafter's Knife because that's a nice item. I feel like I don't have any other items that are like nice enough for the front window display. Maybe the summer sandals. That's not a bad base price. Comfortable footwear that is perfect for casual trips or adventures. Great on hot days. And now, I'm gonna go into town and see... Oh, is there not any special events in the town? Fine. I guess we'll do a late night shop opening then. Well, it's not really late night, it's like... So I think it's morning, afternoon... No, maybe it is morning, afternoon, evening, and... Oh, I guess because that's... It's after dark is the... Which, depending on the time of year, can be actually quite early. Okay, Recette says, hi there! Guildmaster is back to buy another Crafter's Knife! Alright, fair enough. Guildmaster says, right then, get this sorted, please. So, he probably won't buy at the 30% markup, but we'll start there. Guildmaster says, unsurprisingly, I think you can go a little lower than that. And I can't remember what he agreed to last time, but let's try the 25%. Guildmaster says, right then, I'd call that a fair deal. Recette says, thanks, please come again. Glee! I sold Crafter's Knife for 1,750 picks. I actually think I did sell it for a little lower last time, so made an even better deal. Recette says, welcome, can I help you with anything? Louis says, Recette! Buddy! Pal! Can you give me a weapon? Oh, so Louis uses swords, and sadly I don't have a nice sword for him, but I have a +2 worn sword, which is better than what he's got, so... A worn out, dented, chipped sword. Still better than going into the wild barehanded, though. But it's +2. And it will take his attack up +2. So Recette says, how about this? Louis says, you think this'll do? Yeah, I think you're right. I'm sorry, Louis, I would have sold you a better sword if I had. Alright. Louis is our friend, and also this will be his new weapon equipment for when we go adventuring together, so I'm gonna actually start pretty low and go for maybe a 15% markup. Yeah. And Louis says, yeah, that'll be fine. And Recette says, thank you so much. Yay! I sold Worn Sword +2 for 232 picks. And that was just Tyr and Recette both saying good night. Haha, I have once again exceeded expectations. On to day 10. Oh, news. The price of candy has increased. Okay. Recette. Hey Tyr, what was that just now? Tyr. Ah, that was a news flash. Important events are reported on for everyone in the city. That one was sudden jump in candy prices. So if you are buying or selling candy, pay close attention to that. Recette. Sudden jump? Tyr. In other words, sudden scarcity has driven the price of candy up. In general, that means that prices will roughly double. So a candy that sold for 300 picks may now sell for 600. Recette. Well, wait a minute, so candy is going to cost a ton of money for the rest of time? That's terrible! How am I going to survive? Oh, yes, sudden jump in candy prices seems like extremely important news. Indeed. I agree. Recette. Wait, I'll buy all the candy in the city and keep it for myself! Well, maybe I'll share or sell a little, but it is candy. Tyr. Ahem. No, prices will stabilize after some time passes. Precisely how long, however, nobody can say for sure. For once, however, you have hit upon a good point. Rude, for once. Tyr continuing to speak. While it can be hard to predict price fluctuations, if you keep a fairly wide variety of stock candy, it is possible to take advantage of a situation like this and make money hand over fist. You can also try to take advantage of the situation after news comes in, of course, but it is harder to really make a profit that way, right? Because if I go and buy candy right now, it will be more expensive to buy in the first place, which means that I'm not getting the benefit. Recette. Whoa, this is complicated and now I'm hungry. Tyr. Well, it is quite a bit to take in at once. So let us see it in action, shall we? Oh, news flash. Recette. Ah, the news again. Tyr. Watch carefully. This information could be vital. Recette. Right! Newsflash. Louis the Swordsman bounced check at local cafe. Now on the lam. Oh no! Recette. Tyr. And sometimes the news is like that. Recette. Well, for some people it's sure vital. Run, Louis, run! Oh no. Man, if I were like actually in this universe and could control these things, I would absolutely just go and pay his tab. But I am not. Alright. Do I have candy to sell? I think I do. Yeah. What else do I want to replace with candy? Well, let's replace the taiyaki. And maybe this necklace. Yeah! And then I'll save that +2 candy for myself. I'm also gonna just real quick go into town. Oh, there is a Blinky by the town square. Okay, so I've gone to the town square to see what the special event is, and there is a little girl going, "Wah!" Reset. Hey now, what's wrong? Girl. My dolly! Snipple. Reset. Aw, the shoulder's been ripped. Girl. This is my favorite! Reset. Hey wait, can you give it to me for a second? Girl. Okay. Reset. Let's see, I have a little thread and a needle in my apron pocket here. Okay, I'm just gonna state for the record, it doesn't totally look like she's wearing an apron, but she's got a huge pocket in her... She's got a huge pocket in her little over thing, vest thingy, so I'll accept that as being considered an apron. Reset. And loop, don't poke myself. Reset. And done! How does that look? Girl, you fixed her! Yay! Thank you so much, lady! Reset. You're welcome. Girl, I need to go now. Bye-bye! Tear. Not only are you good at sign crafting, but you have a fairly deft hand at needlework, too. Reset. How about you, Tear? I bet you sew lots of stuff. Tear. Reset. Huh? Tear. There is no time for dawdling. We're next. Where to next? Reset. I guess fairies aren't very good at using big needles, huh? Yeah, so it's not immediately obvious from this size comparison, but like, or from when they're talking, but like, Tear is in fact supposed to be significantly smaller than normal human size, so I could see that. In fact, I mean, I bet you could make little needle sets for fairies, but you know, in some ways I'd almost think like being tiny might make it easier to use certain types of needles, but on the whole I could see how that could be a detriment to sewing skills. Alright. So, since I am in town as soon as I go back to the shop, time will pass. Let us take the opportunity to go check out Fusion! Okay. A rank 1 sword would require... Well, let's just scroll down and see if I have the items for... Oh! Back Scratcher does apparently get combined into other things. I would need a staff and a mystery ingredient. Let's scroll to keep scrolling, and I'm just scrolling to see, like, if I have full ingredients for literally anything. Okay, so there is a charm I can make with slime fluid, but I don't know what the other item is, so I'll worry about collecting slime fluid when I find out what that other ingredient is. Let's see. Okay. Apparently powerful anti-venom can be used in the forging of some kind of ring. And yeah, so there's a bunch of fusion recipes here where I have one of the items for it, but not like, not only do I not have the others, but in many cases it is an utter mystery what the other ingredients are, so guess I'll have to keep on adventuring. Let's see, in the meantime, is there anything I can buy? Ooh, steel sword. Maybe I'll buy that and hold on to it for next time Louis is coming looking for a sword. Yeah. Ooh, thieves' knife. Oh, I kind of want one. Pretty wand. So the different types of weapons. I remember that each adventure uses a different type of weapon. So since there is a new level of weapons out, it might be worth buy some additional ones. I think, however, we still only formally have Louis to work with. I think the next one we're getting is gonna be Polearm Girl, but I don't think I want to put that much investment in a weapon for her until we actually have the point where we can interact with her. Anything else here? Well, the spiked armband isn't that pricey, so maybe I'll buy one of those. Oh, I did run out of hats, so I will buy a full hat and maybe also a warm hat. Okay, I don't want to spend literally all my money, so let's call that there. And let's check out the market. I already have necklaces. I think I don't have any capes in stock, so it's good to just have a little bit of everything just because people will randomly come in and ask to buy a type of item, and if you don't have the type of item, they will leave disappointed. But if you do have the type of item, you can make some extra money. So... Oh no, I don't have the money for it! Okay, so I should also remember that I'm a bit low on money. Alright, so I already have a muffler, I already have that. I don't think I have any rings, but rings are very pricey. I think I have an unthankful statue lying around. Oh man, there's more books, but they're so expensive. I have plenty of books, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna buy candy while candy prices are up, that's just silly. Oh, there's so many food items. But I have plenty of food items. I suppose I could come to the market and decide I don't need anything, but... I think I have some kind of counter, but I don't remember which kind. And I'm not actually at the point where I can replace my counters anyway, so seems a little silly to buy now, so... Okay. And I don't really have enough money. I'm not really interested in the basic carpets. I can't place carpets yet either, so... Yeah, that's fine. I checked out the marketplace and decided that there wasn't much there for me. Sometimes that's how it goes. And there's no more special events, so... I could go on another adventure, but I think I am nearing the point where I'm gonna... Actually, going back to the shop... Yeah, I mean, it's mid the day. It's in the middle of the day, but... So my goal is to stream for about 2 hours at a time, so I'm getting towards the end of that, but I think I will try to make it through the rest of this day. And maybe I will just do some sales, because you never know when candy prices are going to go back down. So hopefully some people will buy some candy from me. Reset. Oh, hi! Welcome! Man, I'd like you to buy this, but, well, I want a good price, you know? Alright, buddy, there's only so much I can pay you for it, since the base price is 2,000 and I only have 1,200 some odd. But I've found that sometimes people will take pretty low prices, so let's start with 30% of base price. Man, come on, pay a little more, be a friend! 30% is pretty low. Alright, I'll go up to 50%? Man, yeah, that price will do. Reset says, thanks, please come again. Yay, I got baked yam for 1,000 picks. Reset, welcome, can I help you with anything? Girl, this is for my brother. Trying to buy some of the fancy high-priced candy. I feel like... So I assume that it is giving me the current price of candy, and... Actually, I'm not sure. Is it already accounting for the double price, or... Or should I be pricing it at double price? Maybe I'll start it at 150 and see if I'm wrong. Yeah. Yeah, alright. I think it is that I can price it way higher than it would normally go. That's fine. 50% markup is still way higher than a little girl character would normally buy something for. Girl says, oh, yay, thank you. And Recette says, thanks, please come again. Yay, I sold candy for 450 pix. Recette, welcome. Louis, didn't you just go on the lam for dining and dashing? That's fine, that's fine. Showcase item, taiyaki. Louis, and of course, you're selling this when I'm near broke. Buddy, don't buy it. It's fine. It's Louis and I like to price things a little on the lower side for him, so I will start at 18% markup. And Louis says, yeah, that's about right. Yeah, like, no wonder you have no money. You keep buying unreasonably priced. No, that's not fair. I really want to go in and just be like, hey, Louis, you're taking us through the dungeon, and we're getting, like, a whole bunch of, like, items that we're then selling for lots of money. I feel like I should be able to give him a cut of that, but such is the way the game is structured. But yeah, so Recette says, thank you so much. Glee! I sold taiyaki for 1,300 pix. Recette, hello, welcome to Recettear. Old man, would you sell this to me, my girl? And the item he is asking for is the summer sandals. Let's see. Let's start at the standard 30%. Well, maybe start at like 28% markup. Yeah. Old man is like, too expensive, girl. Make it cheaper. Yeah, the old man characters don't tend to like things being too priced up, so let's try 20%. Old man. Well, it's reasonable enough. Recette. Thanks. Please come again. Yay! I sold summer sandals for 960 pix. Recette. Welcome. Looking for something special? Old man. Ah, this'll do. Ah, he's going for the candy. Alright, so I think I got the hang of it, which is that if the little girl was able to buy the candy at a mere 50% markup, I think I actually can do, like, really high. So let's start this one at 200 of base price. Old man says, well, that'll do, I suppose. Yeah, selling candy for double the normal amount. Recette. Yay, I sold candy for 600 pix. Recette. Welcome. If you need anything, just ask. Right. Little girl says, Mommy asked me to sell this. Oh no. I'm just looking at chat. If the last thing you saw was Louis' check bounced and he's on the lam, is our poor idiot friend okay? He seems to be, since during this round of selling, he came into the shop and bought taiyaki for like 1,000 pix. I am gonna assume he's doing alright. And I don't think if he was still on the lam that he'd be coming in, and I'm gonna assume in fact, there he is in the shop right now. Yeah. So I'm going to assume that he took on a normal quest and made a bit of money and paid off his debts. Either that, or I'm happy to headcanon that, like, Recette and Tyr went and were like, here's some money to help pay off your debt. Alright, so girl is trying to sell me some cherries. Let's start at 50% of base price. Oh, this was the slow way to do it. Yeah. Girl. Huh? It's really that cheap? Fine. Yeah, 61% is fine. Girl says, okay. Recette, thank you so much. Yay, I got cherry for 550 pix. Recette, welcome. If you need anything, just ask. Old man, ah, little lady, how much for this? And he is asking after the cloth robe. I'm absolutely headcanoning that it's like a lounge robe and he's gonna live the good life chilling around his house in a comfortable bathrobe. Alright, let's start that at... yeah, let's start that at 20% mark. 28% markup. Old man said, unsurprisingly says, too expensive, girl, make it cheaper. And then if I bring it down to 20%, that worked last time, so 20% markup. Old man says, well, that'll do, I suppose. Recette says, thanks, please come again. Yay, I sold cloth robe for 1,200 picks. That was pretty successful, I'd say. Alright, let's restock. I'm holding on to that steel sword, so let's not put that out. I can pick out the spiked armband, yeah. Maybe the warm hat? Let's see what else I got. I do still have my +2 candy, but I don't want to... oh, I still have a candy for sale here. I can move that to the window. What else do I want to put out? No, clothes don't go for much. I could sell a raincoat. Well, no, that's like my only robe left. So let's... yeah. Tree seed necklace. And then put the candy in the window. And then, what was the other item that I had that I was like, oh, that could be a good... oh yeah, the warm hat. I wonder if anyone will buy... no one's really buying that anti-venom. I could put some food out. Yeah, nice egg toast for sale. And let's try to sell a baked yam as well. Let's make a quick check in town for any special events, which there do not seem to be, so... another round of selling! Let's go! Recette. Hello, welcome to Recettear. Old man. Ah, this'll do! Ah, I appreciate it. Old man is like, let me buy that spiked armband. I definitely am headcanoning this particular old man is like he's gonna go like full goth. Like he secretly goes to goth clubs on the weekend. Alright, let's start at 25%. Old man goes, you can't bring it down just a hair. Alright, old man characters tend to accept things at 20%, so let's try that. Oh, in fact, he's like, a good deal, little lady. Recette, thanks, please come again. Glee! I sold spiked armband for 1,450 picks. Indeed, punk old man. Recette, welcome, little girl. Mommy asked me to sell this. Alright, we're gonna start at the typical 50%. Yeah, girl says okay. Recette says, thanks, please come again. Yay, I scored apple for 150 picks. Oh, I'm just seeing that Prime is in my shop today, the other fairy, the fairy that belongs to the spoiled rich girl, Alouette. Alright, and here Louis is to buy something, so he's probably doing okay. Recette says, welcome, if you need anything, just ask. Louis says, hey Recette, got a piece of armor? Oh gosh, what type of armor does he use? I don't remember. Oh, well, it looks like there's, is there any type of armor besides the breastplates that would, yeah, at least not that I have. Alright. I will sell you a thing that is the same thing you already have and you'll make me mad about it. It's fine. I will headcanon that I bought something else off of him to make up for it. Because that will make me feel better. Louis, you think this'll do? Yeah, I think you're right. I feel bad that I didn't have better armor to offer. It's Louis, so let's start at 20%. Louis says, yeah, that'll be fine. Reset says, thank you so much. Glee! I sold scrap plate for 240 pix. I should get some nicer armor for future reference. Reset. Hi there! Woman. This will be a good present for my mother-in-law. Baked yam. I mean, fair enough. Let's set that at 28%? Yeah, 20% markup. Woman says, don't underestimate a housewife. Alright, let's try 22% markup. Woman, that's just fine. Reset says, thank you so much. Glee! I sold baked yam for 2,450 pix. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Reset says, oh hi, welcome. Girl says, this is a present for my brother, and is buying my final high-priced candy. Last time she bought it, or not necessarily the same little girl, but the last time I had a little girl ask for one, they bought it at 150%, no questions. Let's try it at 200%. In fact, girl says, okay, thank you. Man, I feel like I could have priced that up even higher. That's fine, as long as I'm getting at least double for it while the prices are high. Reset. Glee! I sold candy for 600 pix. Reset. Welcome. Looking for something special? Old man. My grandchild's been pestering me to get a hat. I'm just now picturing, like, old man's been out, like, complaining about how cold his ears are, and the kid's just like, Grandpa, buy a freaking hat! Let's try selling him a warm hat, especially since my headcanon here is that he is cold. Headcanon, old man who is getting hat is same as punk old man. Headcanon accepted. So he'll be wearing his punk armband and his cozy warm hat. Reset. I think this is what you're looking for. Old man. Ha! That's it! Alright. Let's try it. Let's stick with a 26% base price. Old man. Too expensive, girl! Make it cheaper! Yeah, okay, fine. It's more expensive items, so let's bring it down to 18%. Old man. Well, it's reasonable enough. Reset. Thanks, please come again. Glee! I sold warm hat for 1900 pix. That was a pretty successful selling period, if I do say so. I actually think I'm running low on good items now. Might need to go buy some stuff before I sell again. It's a bummer, because there's still no special events. Wait, is the market closed? Yeah, the market is closed, so I'd have to buy from the Merchant's Guild. But that's okay, and Merchant's Guild has good weapons and armor I can give to. I think maybe, so, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to think about what I could use more of. Maybe another good crafter's knife. Maybe I'll go for like the middle item on a bunch of the weapons and armor. And well, I'll buy the fancy chess piece in case Louis comes and asks for another one. Oh, also, he was asking for armor, and I could have had, well, can I afford the parade armor at this point? No. Iron armor. Yeah, I think I was just completely out of armor, so let's get some cheapy armor, too. I remember I don't have any bracelets, so maybe a couple wooden armbands. I'm pretty sure I don't have any shields on me, so... Oh no. One more hat. Maybe a helm. Yeah, okay, I have overdone it a bit. I came in here with 10,000 picks and I'm walking out with 100. I think maybe I overdid it a bit. That's fine. I've still got how much time until... I got plenty of time before my whole 30,000 pix payment is due. Next time I need to restock, I think I'll go on an adventure instead of buying stuff. Alright. I don't think there's really much else in town to do. There's no particular purpose. I just kind of want to see, yeah, if there's not an event, most of these places will just be like, Recette will show up and be like, it looks like nobody's here. I mean, no one we care about, presumably. So I think the pub, chapel, and town square have no particular purpose except for the special events, so. And the market is closed this late at night, so. Alright, and that was Recette saying, I'm tired, and Tears saying, alright, go to bed then. I still seem to have exceeded expectations, even though my profits were, fairly low for the day, for I bought a lot of things. Alright. Oh, another news flash. The price of heavy armor has increased. Oh dear. Oh no. Racial wars in the north to end soon, sources say. Okay, so that's not an oh dear. That's I'm gonna assume it's something like giants versus humans or something when they say that. And it sounds like they're gonna end soon, so that's nice. Alright, so I think that's a thing that we can expect to occur in the morning. So I like how this game kind of introduces new concepts kind of slowly, so it's like, probably from here on out we'll get some kind of news every day. But that wasn't a thing until I had gotten to a somewhat higher level and a little further into the game, so. Anyway, it has been about 2 hours, and I feel like at the start of a new day is a good place to save and come back later. Great. Thank you so much for coming out to watch me. I appreciate everyone who is here now and who viewed the video at all. And anyone who is viewing this video later. Thank you. Bye!